We are joined by Representative Ace Barbers, Chairman of Quadcom. Good morning, Kong. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, good morning, Angela, and magandang umaga po sa ating mga kababayan.
Kong, sige, tanong lang po namin, nasaan po ba ngayon si Grijaldo after the committee hearing?
Yeah, he's presently detained ngayon sa House Detention Facility, and we are coordinating with the Quezon City Police as to his transfer, no? Kasi ililipat siya today doon sa designated detention facility that was approved by the committee last night.
Yes, Kong, this is Angelo po, no. Ang question kasi dito is paano kung patuloy po mag-review si Grijaldo? I mean, sumagot or magmatigas sa mga tanong ng committee. What then are we going to do? Anong recourse natin?
Well, karapatan niya yun, no? Gaya nga ng ginagawa niya kahapon, no? Na sinasabi niya that I invoke my right against self-incrimination, which to the committee is not a proper motion or not a proper response, no, or reply to the question. Kasi wala naman siyang kaso eh. In fact, the questions that were asked of him ay questions related sa kanyang statement sa Senado. Kino-confirm lang natin. Pero ayaw niya mag-cooperate to us, no, to the committee. This is a manifestation of disrespect and uncooperative si Grijaldo dito. So under our rules, meron kaming mga penalty that we can impose to those resource persons or witnesses who will not cooperate. So kaya nga na-contempt namin siya. So ako, para sa akin, Angelo, obvious na sinungaling di ba? Kasi bakit ayaw mong sagutin yung tanong, kino-confirm lang naman yung mga sinabi mo.
Correct.
Ibig sabihin yun, takot siya na mabubuking siya because he perjured himself perhaps in the Senate, no? And we will look into kung ano ba yung pwedeng makita na violation na ginawa niya. Kasi he did not just besmirch the members of the Quad Committee, more so the chairman, no, in dalawang chairman, but he attempted, no, to discredit or if not discredit, to malign, no, the integrity of the committee. Kagaya nga sinabi ko kagabi, this is a constitutional body, no? Meaning it was allowed and the Constitution granted the Congress the power to create such committee.
Kong, I'd like to touch up on that a little kasi you mentioned the word he besmirched the reputation of the committee. So ano po ang recourse natin legally, especially kay Congressman Abante at Fernandez at sa committee as a whole, no, with regards to possibly filing cases dito kay Grijaldo? And of course, the testimony came from the Senate under kay I think it was Senator Bato. So ano po ang extent ng connection ni Grijaldo kay Bato with regards to the statement he gave?
Well, yung anong aksyon ng dalawang chairman namin, si Congressman Fernandez at si Congressman Abante, ay will by and large depend on their decision. Kung ano yung kanilang gustong aksyon. Hindi naman namin napapag-usapan yan. At sanay naman, I believe, sanay naman yung dalawang kasamahan namin, no, sa mga ganyang mga situations na kung saan people are especially political opponents are attempting to besmirch their reputation. Pero ang anong kasi dito, klarong-klaro na yung ginagawa ng Grijaldo may nagtuturo, no? May nagsasabi because the fact that he did not know when to use the phrase right against self-incrimination is an indication na may nagtuturo sa kanyang hindi siya natuturuan ng tamang tamang rason.
Kung I believe this is your fourth hearing na po, no, regarding this yung Quadcom. na ginagawa po ninyo. I was wondering, what else are we going to be expecting from this hearing? And sino pa po ba yung mga resource persons that we will be seeing in the next hearings?
Well, hopefully, those that have manifested before the committee their intention to speak out, sana matuloy, kami naman kasi lahat ng gustong magsalita at lumapit sa amin, may mga requirements din naman kaming hinihingi,
Right.
Kagaya ng meron dapat silang sinumpaang salaysay at they should pass the vetting process na gagawin ng aming legal team, Kasama na diyan yung ating mga chairmen. So, as to up to when and as to what to expect, we're still expecting to produce more proposed legislation. Siguro before, after we terminate these hearings. Meron pa kasing mga areas that we must look into. Halimbawa, yung doon sa forensic information that was shared to us by Dr. Fortune, I think we really have to look into that, para makatulong sa crime solution. So marami pa, marami pang nakikita kami na dapat sigurong matouch din namin.
Kung ano po yung stand nyo with regards to sinasabi po ng iba na maybe we need to strengthen yung internal affairs service natin, na i-detach na rin daw po sa PNP chief, follow daw natin yung modelo sa US. Ano po ang stand nyo dito, Kong?
Yan ang aming narekomenda nung last December when we submitted our progress report. We recommended as a product of the 13 hearings that the Quadcom had, nakita natin na ang IAS must be independent and should not be part of the organization of the Philippine National Police, so yun ang isa sa aming recommendation and pabor kami dyan.
Okay.
Can you also enlighten us, Kong, kasi nabanggit nyo kanina na you are coordinating with the Station 6 sa Quezon City to transfer Grijaldo para sa kanyang assigned detention. Kanina nabanggit nyo po wala naman siyang kaso. Why is it po doon yung inassign po ninyo na detention cell, not in the House of Representatives?
Okay, nandyan siya kasi sa House, and I really don't have any idea at the moment except that we were told na merong repairs and pest control na gagawin yata dyan sa... I'm not really sure about that, but of course there is a motion, and the motion was approved by the members present constituting a quorum that expresses the sense and the decision of the committee. So kung saan siya ilagay, although this is allowed naman under our rules, kasi there was a time na wala naman talagang detention facility ang Senate at ang House. So ngayon, that was included in the rules of the House na we can identify where and which detention facility our witnesses who were subjected to contempt by the committee will be temporarily detained.
Kung last na po before we let you go, taking this opportunity na rin to ask about Royina Garma. She's still in the US. Ano na pong update sa kanya? If you have any information.
That's a good question. That's a good question, Angela. Hinihintay din namin yung update. So far, wala pa kaming nakukuhang update. And the NBI and the DOJ are the ones closely coordinating with the US.
Okay. Sige po. For the meantime, we're gonna let you go. Pero hopefully we can still have you on the show. Sana po dito sa studio na rin para mas maganda po yung usapan natin. For the meantime, maraming salamat po. Yes po. Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras.
Salamat din. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Yeah,
That was Congressman Ace Barbers.